Well, after everyone getting through COVID and uni exams, we have finally gotten back out to do some four-wheel drive. This time heading to Julimar State Forest for some extremely muddy conditions after some recent heavy rain. We have another good mix of cars today, including the usual two FJs, a TB48, a TD42, a 105, the Work Lux, and a new weapon in the convoy, this freshly rebuilt 80 series on a 5-inch superior engineering kit. Both FJs are sporting some fresh performance mods, with Phil's having a new ARB front locker and my car running some new 34-inch Nittos. After some rainy weather over the past few days, and more rain forecast during the day, we had high expectations of some wet and muddy conditions. It wasn't long until we hit one of the smaller puddles in the trip, with all of our cars cruising through.
No, it's not soft, that's good.
The next hole was slightly deeper, but was still no problem for all the rigs.
My socks!
However, it wasn't long until we found something a little more interesting, and who else but Phil to test the waters with this one.
What a drive! What was that? It's going up! Nice, Johnny.
That pop by the 80 series might have scared you because it sure scared us, but luckily it was just him accidentally being in drive instead of locking it in second, and then downshifting in the bog.
I'm all fishing the next day myself.
While we parked up for a nice lunch, another convoy pulled up, with a Lux that was more than a bit keen to tackle the challenge. Although, when we started moving on, we ran into what can happen when a bog hole is misjudged.
Can we walk around? Yeah.
Fuck, that would stink as well, eh?
Went through the mud.
We found a nice spot to quickly park up together and get some photos while we all admired our cars. However, it wasn't long until we found the conditions we were waiting for. A steep, muddy and technical climb. Phil had already gotten through, but the rest of the convoy was still to come, with Evan determined to drive this harder line. The patrol gave it everything here, but it was just asking a bit too much, and so it was the side track which the patrol and most of the convoy would focus on.
Woo! Good drive.
Definitely gonna go that way. Keep going there and aim for me. More right, more left.
Jesus. Go back a bit.
Go back a bit.
Hang on. He's got so much room on this side. Why is he not coming?
Go further towards the right.
Yeah. Yep. Almost at it. Woo!
The 105 had gotten up with ease, and the 80 was soon to follow after recovering from slipping into the wrong line. Next up was my FJ, to slowly crawl itself to the top. Following the FJ is Deluxe, and with a bit more right foot, he also finds his way to the top. Last but certainly not least, the mighty TD42.
Hang on. Whoa! That's the rock slider. It's okay, but you bent it. You've bent your rock sliders. I'm not standing there.
If you're locker, you probably would have had it.
It's just your other rock slider that's copped the beating, unfortunately.
Jeremy had given it everything this harder line, but it was also asking just a bit too much. Luckily, those were just normal side steps, not proper rock sliders that got bent, although he did pick up a nice little dent to his chassis rail in the process.
A lot easier looking from here, and your auto locker just did work.
bomb. Well done.
I've got to get out of the water.
After a bit more exploring, we found one last obstacle to throw our cars at before we go and find a nice spot for dinner.
Yeah, it's going pretty well though.
Oh, definitely.
Caragini. I've got to show you this video though of
I didn't bring shit.
Of course he did. He always brings fire.
Yeah, well, we started with helmets.
If there's one good thing about winter, it's the fires we are allowed to have, although the constant rain today meant everything was too wet for a big fire tonight. And after a nice dinner, we made our way home to give our cars a well-deserved wash.